Hey, what is up, Forge fans? Have you heard about the return of the PvP arena? Not yet? So stay with us to learn more about the return of this multiplayer feature. But before we begin, subscribe to this channel to make sure you are always up to date with the latest news from Forge of Empires. PvP Arena is a multiplayer feature that can be unlocked by researching mercenaries in the early Middle Age. After unlocking this technology, the ruins in your city will reveal a tower. This is where the arena fun begins. Upon accessing this building for the first time, you will be asked to assign your defensive armies to exclusively participate in the PvP arena. An AI will control your defensive units when someone attacks you, but your defensive army can be changed at any time through the Army Management button. Just keep in mind that if you withdraw all units, you will be removed from the PvP arena and lose all your progress. Now that you have your defensive army prepared, it is time to battle. Your PvP arena rankings are defined by the amount of combat points you earn, and these points can be gained or lost by attacking other players or passively defending from their attacks. You will start with 3,000 combat points in the global rankings, and you cannot fall below this number. In addition to the global rankings, points you gain by attacking other players will also count towards your personal league progress, where you start with 0 points at the start of each month. When accessing the PvP Arena window, you will come across 2 tabs: Battle and Ranking. In the Battle tab, you will always be provided with 3 opponents from the same world to choose from. The opponents you will get will depend on the combat points in your era, but cannot be players from your guild or your friends list. The level column represents the difficulty of your opponents, varying from easy to hard. But before attacking, make sure you also pay close attention to your opponent's era, as well as their attack and defense boosts for their defending armies. You can quickly compare these numbers with your own attacking boosts so that you don't need to take higher risks when attacking someone. The third column will show you how many points you can win, and that will always depend on the level of your opponents. But again, please keep in mind that the difficulty only takes into account the combat points they have and their eras, and is not based on their defensive armies. To attack an opponent, you just need to choose one of the 3 buttons in the last column. Choose your army and decide if you want to attack manually or use auto battle. Once the battle is over, the list of opponents will be refreshed and it will consume 1 attempt, which appears at the top of your screen. Altogether, you have 5 attempts, and additional attempts are awarded every 2 hours until the bar is full. You can purchase additional attempts with medals or diamonds by clicking on the plus button. You can see all the results from your battles through the log button. This can be useful for you to calculate how many points you are gaining or losing every day. But most importantly, this log will also show you when another player attacks your defending army. While passively defending, you can gain or lose combat points up to 5 times a day, which means the 6th defense will not be displayed in your logs, and this will not affect your combat points. However, your attacking opponent will still receive those points and a battle log. Finally, you can see your progress towards the next league reward, which you will see based on your personal ranking. The Ranking tab will display both your personal ranking and your global ranking. Your personal ranking shows you how many points are required to reach a higher league position. To climb up leagues, you simply need to earn combat points from fighting in the arena, but please keep in mind that points gained through defensive battles do not count towards your personal ranking. On the first day of every month, your league progress will be reset, and you will need to be able to win the league rewards once again. Below your personal ranking, you can see the rankings for the weekly PvP arena. The global ranking is the main ranking and determines which rewards you get, but you can also see how you rank against players of your same age and against your fellow guild members. This way, you can keep track of your progress and calculate how many points are necessary to overcome your opponents and grab better rewards. But beware! Each week after the PvP arena has been closed and before the next round starts, a portion of all combat points will be deducted from your global ranking, and the age and guild rankings will be reset. With this, we want to ensure that every player will always have enough competitors available to battle. From the Rankings tab, you can see both your personal league rewards and the weekly arena rewards you will get by finishing with your current ranking. The personal league rewards are handed out when you reach a new league, but please keep in mind that your league progress will reset on the first day of every month. The weekly arena rewards are handed out every Monday, and you can check a list of possible rewards you can win with the different ranking placements by clicking the reward button. In addition to these rewards, you could have a chance of earning random rewards after each fight in the arena. What are you waiting for, Forge fans? Get your army prepared and start battling today. We hope you enjoy this revised PvP feature. Please subscribe to this channel and let us know what you think. See you in game.